Hey, what's up, guys? It is DJ. We are back from PAX and ready to get rocking and rolling with some mods this week. New and updated ones dropping for Farmhouse 22 early this morning. 30 mods were released in total. All platforms got 16 new and 4 updates. And PC Mac players got 9 new and 1 update. But sounds like I'm a little bit sick. I'm not. I just woke up and I'm still tired, so we're going to do our best. We're also going to take a look at each mod, including customization and features. That way you can best decide which mods you want to download and which ones you don't. If you like staying updated with all the latest mods and news and farm sim, make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, check out today's mods. Starting off for all platforms, we have the John Deere Pro Gator 2030A. This is from Silage Modding. We've been seeing it for a little while on Farm Sim News, and it is here. 20 horsepower, manual transmission, 30 liters of fuel, 24 miles an hour, holds 856 liters and weighs 3 tons by itself. Attachments, we have a 3-point or nothing on the back. And the license plate. There's really not a lot of customization for this. Additionally, if you go with the 3-point hitch versus the regular standard setup, you also lose your capacity for the back. So heads up through there. We will test this real quick though. So capacities for the version without the 3-point, we do have the setup in the back. So yes, that works. However, it does not look like we've got it. Yeah. 0 there. Hey, at least we got something. Let's turn it on, check it out real quick, see what we got. We can open the back up, so that's nice, and that is it. Can we do the same thing for the other version as well? No, so we will have to find a place to tip this as a regular tipper. Do we have straps? Hey, all right. John Deere themselves market this towards golf courses and things like that, but I'm sure you'll find some use for it in Farm Sim. Next, we got a plow, the Case IH 165, 180 horsepower required on this, 3.6 meters at 8 miles per hour. We've got old and new stickers, which can be found towards the back and kind of towards the front, but they're a little bit hidden. And then we have rim color, and that's going to be all the colors. Next is the Lizard PF100. We've got a square bale version and a round bale version. These are going to be holding 27 or 28 bales respectively. However, customization is the same. We have wheel brands of, wine standard, auto loading, yes and no, and then beacons, yes and no. And that's it. Next up, Lizard T225. This is a bell grab for 3-point. You see we got a couple different setups here for silage bells or for straw bells. And then we have main color of red, and a weird orange. Next up, KRONE GX520. This holds 52? Yeah, 52,000 liters. Weighs 11.5 tons. And it's a bulk trailer as far as I can tell, which is really nice. Trailer board tires. We also have Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, and Lizard, which is super cool. I like those Lizard ones. Warning signs, we have yes and no. We've also got strobe lights of yes and no. Definitely going with yes on that. Backlight, we have KRONE or LED. Cover, yes or no. Love those KRONE colors, or covers rather. Then we have colors. Yeah, so all of the above, which is really cool. We also have a sidewall color as well. So let's say you wanted to black this thing out. You could totally do that if you wanted to. Decals, black those out, get rid of that. Decal number 3, 2, black them out. Man, that's a good looking trailer right there. Next is a trailer, the TSP14. This holds 10,000 liters or 17,000 liters with or without a cover. We also have a bell trailer version as well, which is very nice. Actually, 17, 10, yeah, that's about it. We'll go with the cover there. We'll set up so we have standard and narrow tires. Designs, we got some stickers or no stickers, and then colors. The main color is going to be the frame at the bottom. Design is actually the color of the tub itself, and the rim colors are rim colors. However, it's not the actual rim colors, it's the little insert down there. So there you go. Next is the rope and chain. These are just decorative pieces that hook up via a 3-point hitch. So if we were to get one of those and back up our Gator to it, boom, there you go. I don't think the 3-point hitch on the Gator is quite high enough, but it does work. And the self-made front weight box, 500 kilograms on there. We can add an extra 720 to bring it to 1.2, which is super cool. And we have some colors of main color, lid color, and box color, weight color. Weights? Oh, I took them off. There we go. And Lizard slice weight. This is between 1,000 and 1,450 kilograms, though it says it weighs 1.5 tons, so there is that. I think we've got a 10 or 15 slice weights now mod up. The good thing is we can change this whatever color we want, and it does look very good. So there you go. If you want another option, we got it. And we got some placeables for you as well. First is the lime production. This is, well, the oldest production chain that we can think of. 50 liters of stones in, 50 liters of lime out. Stones and stones, baby. There you go. Next on our list is the Farmhouse Buchweiser. This is a house at one end, and it's a cattle barn or sheep barn or pigs, I think. Not sheep, horses. There we go. There is a lot going on with this. We could do 20 cows, which is interesting because it says it holds 40 cows, which is wrong. It also says it'll hold 80 pigs or 10 horses. However, they're all different versions. Also, this is one of those with the thing that kind of comes down here. Yeah, I don't like that. Just kind of comes out in the middle of nowhere. If we jump in here, boom, right here, this is our first little area. It's a little just shop. You can work on your vehicle, stuff like that. Get a little calendar there, kind of nice. Then if we go around through here, we've got a place for the animals, and we can buy our animals there. All of the doors are individual, so if you want to open one of them, make sure you open the right one. We also have a silo in here. If we turn on everything, we can see that we hold 60,000 liters of food, 12,000 liters of milk. We also have 7,000 liters of straw and 200,000 liters of slurry. We can also do straw pellets or separated manure if you've got any of those required mods set up as well. And of course, we have our straw and hay silos there. Otherwise, not a lot going on else other than that. Yeah. Next is the cow barn L shape. This says it holds up to 100 head of cattle. Let's take a look. Yep, 100 head of cattle. And we've got places for all your food and stuff through here. And if we come all the way back around over here, more places to dump stuff. And we've got a place for either water or dumping something. But I'm not quite sure which one's which. I think it's probably a dump place for water, but they've got the logos set up. There's also a required mod for this, the milk tank extension. The interesting thing is, this holds plenty of milk. So I don't know why you would need that, other than the fact that it could be a download grab to get more downloads. Call it when you see it, man. We also have a package of silos. There are a bunch of silos in these, but they're all just a little bit different as far as size goes. You can see all the way down, they just keep getting longer and longer. This is your setup and the design, how they look. The one thing that I have noticed with these, when you try and put another one beside, for example, we'll take the small one right here, it snaps in a way where there's quite a bit of space left in the middle. Would have been nice to see these walls a little bit closer together. Next up, small gravity fuel tank. These hold, let's see, holds 1,000 liters. Very nice. These are pretty cool and super popular as well, especially in my area. So, hey, get them while you got them. Look really good. The one thing is, I think they copy and pasted the name for them because they both say Rusty, but only one of them's Rusty. Use your eyes, not your words. Let's move on. Oh, and they hold 1,240 liters. That's my bad. Next, last new for all platforms, the Old Shed Metal is going to cost you $8,000. And lastly, we have the digital gas station displays Lizard. They say just place these at a gas station or wherever you want. The game will feel a little bit more realistic. However, they do appear to be in German. So not as realistic for people like me on this side of the pond. Nonetheless, here you go. You can use these if you want to. They say that they're in decorations, but they are not. They are found in tools. Jumping over to our updates for all platforms. First was the Lizard Slurry 2700 from BGamer version 101. Added manure system that is not crossplay compatible. They've also added working mode configuration and new tires. Fendt weight package got updated to version 1.1. Mod description updated or adjusted. We don't need to know that. And shadow maps have been adapted, the 1,800 kg weight. Lizard calf hut's also updated to version 1.1. These are the original Mr. Hector ones. They've added a non-functional decorative calf hut variant. And version 1011 of the grain storage with hen house. LOD1 visibility bug fixed. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players, we have the Camara PF100. This is just like the Lizard PF100 that we showed off earlier. We've got the square bell version and the round bell version. Holds exactly the same. Wheels are the same. Autoload, yes. And beacon is the same. Next is the Module 4 Autoload trailer from Newell. Now, this requires the pallet Autoload specialization, which is a mod that I do not use. However, we do have an Autoload, a version of extreme capacity, normal capacity, and that's it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Wheel brands, we got a couple different setups for those, and then we have the wheel setups, which are all the same, and then we have the chassis color. We'll go with the red just so you see it. Man, this is the model on this looks fantastic. This would be cool if we had a version that was not requiring all the crazy mods. That way we could get this on all platforms. That'd be nice. And a mulcher. This is the MUM300 Vario. We got some warning signs on here. We've also got a logo, which you could do white, yes or no. And then the paint job, you can do Special Livery or Agritechnica 2023. Now, I was there. I did not see that, but definitely would probably. Actually, I need to go back through and look at my vlog. 160 horsepower, 3 meters at 7 miles an hour. This, too, has a really nice model. Next, we have the Simple Expandable Pastures. This is it requires the Expandable Pastures mod, which we'll talk about next. This has 2 versions, one of which has a barrel, the other which has a tromp. Now, if you go with the one with the barrel, you need to fill it up. However, if you go with the one with the tromp, you can see there's no trigger around that. It's because the tromp will always fill up with water, so you've got that if you need it. Over here, we take a look. We've got 10 cattle, which could be used for this, and then we've got our areas for food. If we load it up, it's going to hold 11,250 liters of food and the same of milk. So as promised, we have the Expandable Pastures mod. Now, we are going to take a look at this in-game as well, but I wanted to read this out to you. They say if you always wanted to design your pastures freely, this mod is right for you. With this mod, it is possible to expand husbandries and pastures that are prepared for this purpose. This means that the animals can be used in all areas that you make them available to. All you have to do is place your husbandry down, set an ID for it, which it does automatically, by the way, and now you can place further areas that you want to add to this husbandry or pasture and expand it. In multiplayer, you do have to make the assignment separately, though, so heads up there. After assigning, you can align all extensions depending on the assigned stall. This only serves as support for placement and has no effect on the actual calculation. The additional areas are also supported in the animal grazing mod. It is super cool. They do say that it is intended for small stables or pastures only. If it becomes too large, the animals may freeze. This is unfortunately a limitation of the game engine to ensure better performance. This is one of the reasons also why I set it to only show 20 animals whenever I'm doing like 5,000. So there you go. There's a lot of other stuff in here too, so make sure you guys go through and read all of that. But you see, there's a lot of stuff, so let's check it out. So at the end of the day, I think this is something that a lot of people have been asking for, and hopefully this is kind of a base game feature in the next farming simulator game. All we got to do is find some things that say EP ready, or we've got a full set of pasture extensions down here, and you can see what it extends as well, which is very nice. Although, yeah, there we go. And remember, keep in mind, these are used for smaller pastures, so that's that thing. We also have all the ones that are ready. For example, we have the base game pastures will open there. We have the cow barn area here. We also have another cow barn, and then the one with the robot. Well, one of those has the robot anyway. And of course, we have the ones that we showed off in the last mod. Horses, same thing here. So basically, the base game setups for little baby piggies, same thing. Sheep, same thing. Chickens, of course, same thing. Bees, nada, and nothing more that. So let's see. Let's take this guy right here. We'll make sure that we're not causing any issues. Boom. Right there. There we go. And then go into our pasture extensions and find little extensions. So you could see in the blue, we've got where the pasture would go. So if I would want it to go here, well, then I just do that. And then I wanted to go with cow pasture of that. Yes, please. Or maybe you want to use a big slice right here. So we put that, you can overlap it if you want to. All good. Yep, that's the one I want. And then that's it. So now, all of those now work together. So we'll come over here. We'll see, instead of just 20, we have now 40 cattle that we could buy. We're going to buy these. And they are taking up all the space where we would have all of the animal pasture setups. Pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool. When you're ready to delete, all you got to do is come in here, select, see if I can find them. Is it up here? Rename? Uh-oh. Demolish, see if I can find it. Pastures cannot be sold as it still has extensions. Please sell all the extensions. Well, now I got to figure out where the extension is. Aha, found it up there. This one was a little bit easier. So it looks like the blue does disappear after everything, but hey, still doable. Next, we have the Collinson Silo. It's a UK-based company where they make a large range of silos, and today we have one of those. I swear we've already gotten one of these, but here you go, we got a silo. The last mod is the cutter storage. This allows you to take your headers and store store them. They do require the animated object extension mod, so heads up through there. I believe these can be found in tools. We have the universal one for the kind of tall and short and wide, and then we have one for the ropa headers as well. You will need the required mods for this setup, but console players, don't worry. Didn't we get a mod a couple weeks ago that does the same thing? And we've got a couple maps for you guys on PC as well. The first one is Ostenwalde. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but I tried my best. It is a 4X map. They say more ground angles, so 32, the MTA multi-terrain angle. You may know it as that. 201 fields, a gas station, 4 water purchase points, 14 forestry areas, 6 different farmyards, 2 free building areas. We also have vehicle dealer, 10 points to sell livestock, starting yard, fire department, sales outlets, opening times from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So make sure you get your work done in time. And there's also pastures for cows in some of the meadows, but with some of the animal mods that came out today, you can pretty much do whatever you want to. Let's check out your PDA so we can see everything that's going on. We do own things all around the map, so you may want to sell a few of these and move a few things closer to home if you want to. There's also 15 required mods, so good luck. And we've got a nice set of starting equipment as well. Fendt 724, we have a Claas Trine 750, we've got a nice legal trailer, big header, we've got a small cultivator in comparison to the equipment, as well as seeder, header trailer, and a singular weight. Very simple setup, which is very nice to see, if I'm honest. And here is one of your starting, or one of your farms. It's just the starting farm. Do we have a custom growth calendar for this by chance? Looks like we have something very kind of similar to a custom growth calendar. It doesn't look like base game, so hey, if you're looking for it, there you go. As always, here's a list of your required mods, all 15. And your other map for PC and Mac players is Felsbrunn 22. Don't we have a few of these already? We do. This is actually a special PC only release by the Lort, who also has the crossplay version out, so console players, don't worry too much. There's only a few things that have been added for this. Everything else is the same. We have more soil angles, or MTA. We have realistic stubble destruction and functioning traffic lights. There's also 3 required mods, which, as always, we will show you here momentarily. Otherwise, everything's exactly the same, so I'm not going to go through and show you everything and talk about this and that. It's only 3 new functions of this map. That's it. And here they are: Productions Pack, Pack of Buildings for Felsbrunn, and Lizard Silos with Liquid Storage. And your only update for PC and Mac players today is Backroads Canop 4X from FSG. Oh yeah, what updates? Version 1001, fixed field 64 for not being in a field-ready state, and remove the starter farm lights and fencing. And that is it for this one. A big mod day for a Monday. Very unexpected. I think this is the first time we've gotten mods on a Monday in like 2 months or something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Farm Sim news will be coming out after the news today, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And I've got plenty of goodies the rest of the week for you, so make sure you stay tuned for all of that. Otherwise, just have an awesome day. Have a great Monday. We'll see you later.